All right, y'all. 2019 most anticipated releases. I'm not gonna say projects because we don't have a, well, at least I don't uh, have any idea when most of this stuff is gonna drop. If any of this stuff, I can't even say stuff. I don't have any idea when or if any of these artists are gonna be releasing anything. There are rumors, some of the stuff is actually, some of the artists on here are actually set to be releasing soon, actually, and some are rumored to be announced, and some like majority actually for me are just hoping that they drop. And I have a lot of artists. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First, I want Kendrick. I definitely want another Kendrick project, but I'm also hearing that he might be doing that collab with Cole, so I'd be up for that. Even if it is for me about uh, 4 years now late. Because if it had dropped right after Forest Hills Drive came out and before or just after To Pimp a Butterfly came out, then man, that would have set the damn world on fire, man. Like, but yeah, next, Run the Jewels 4. Definitely would love to hear that. Run the Jewels 3 was one of my what 5 favorite projects of 2016. It's dang, it was 2016 when that dropped. Yeah, next, EarthGang. I'm looking forward to that album, Mirrorland. I want to say it's called. That's I was gonna say TDE. That's Dreamville right there. And Dreamville coming out with some of the best music, like from well, with JID, EarthGang's EPs, Kaz with Affected last year in 2018. Um, shoot, is it Omen? Omen, I want to say, is on there as well. Um, but yeah, next, K.R.I.T. Big K.R.I.T. Definitely looking forward to Big K.R.I.T. Even though I was kind of disappointed with um, Forever Is a Mighty Long Time. It wasn't bad. I just wasn't feeling with it because I wasn't seeing the hype around it, especially because I was like, everybody was complaining how K.R.I.T. did the same thing after album, or it would make uh, mixtape after mixtape would sound the same, great, but would sound the same. Then the album would sound unfocused. Then he does this album, and it sounds like what people feel about like previous albums, but at the same time, it has that mixtape vibe to it, but it doesn't sound like anything he hasn't done before. It doesn't sound any better than a lot of the things that he's done before. Like, I'm not getting Live from the Underground or Cadillactica from the album. I wasn't getting like Return of Forever from from the mixtape vibe. So it was just like I didn't see the hype. Like, he's done this before and a lot better. But I'm definitely looking forward to Crit because it's freaking Crit. Next, indie rock. We're getting away from hip hop right here. I'm looking forward to Los Campesinos if they drop. 6 scenes. I actually have that on vinyl. It's fantastic for me. Some of my favorite tracks that I still listen to the album, but some of my favorite tracks still to this day, like I play weekly, are from this band off that 16s project. Next, since I got one from West Side Gun in 2018, and then I got an even better one from Benny the Butcher, Santa Talk 3. Like, I finally got a project. Like, I've heard the projects before, but I finally got one where I was like, yes, this is the one right here for me, and there could be more. So I'm hoping to get one from Conway the Machine. So anything Conway, and anything Griselda really. Next, Oddisee, because Oddisee, the Iceberg was just fantastic. The Odd Tape, I have that, fantastic. The Good Fight, one of the most underrated projects of 2015. Um, like, yeah, man, Oddisee just does not miss at all. So definitely looking forward to that if he has anything to drop. Next, Open Mike Eagle. He was quiet in 2018. He had that EP, What Happens When I Try to Relax. Coming off of in 2017, he had Big Brick Body Kids Still Daydream. And then in 2016, previous year, he had Hella Personal Film Festival. Personal classic for me. So yeah, looking forward to Open Mike Eagle if he has any. And staying on the same kind of um, um, artists, like similar artists, we have Milo. Looking forward to any Milo that could drop. I know he dropped in 2018. He dropped Scalps Hotel. He dropped as Nostrum Grocers with uh, was it Elucid? I want to say. I want to say he dropped with Elucid. Um, I want to say, I could be wrong about that though, but it was Notes from Grocers, and he also dropped as Milo as well. But yeah, just if it's Milo, looking forward to it. Next, Arm & Hammer. They released an album back in 2017. It was Rome, I believe. I don't think it was 2016. I believe it was 2017. 2018, they had, of course, Paraffin. One of the most underrated projects, not just hip hop, just underrated projects of 2018, period. Um, yeah, like, if they do it again, third year in a row with the project, I'm down for it because with Paraffin, I really saw the appeal. So next, Aesop Rock. He's actually scheduled to drop uh, this month or later in February with Tobacco. The project's called Malibu, I believe. And yeah, ASAP Rock. Ever since The Impossible Kid, like that's when I really got to know him. That's what I got when I got into him. And that song Blood Sandwich, I still play that. Like that's a personal classic track for me. So yeah, if it's ASAP Rock, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Also looking forward to ScHoolboy's album if it'll drop. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, ScHoolboy Q. It was Blank Face LP. It was 2016, like July. Fantastic. Just like Oxymoron was fantastic in 2014. So yeah, I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting for that. Like I was waiting for Redemption. Finally got that out of J-Rock last year. Brockhampton, hoping they continue with this Best Years of Our Lives trilogy. They released three, of course, back in 2017. Only one, Iridescence, that was back in back. It was just in 2018 last year. So I'm hoping we can go through with the trilogy. Maybe they'll do it like we'll release one a year. So the second comes out in 2019, then 2020 you get the ending of the trilogy, and then they move on from there. Now that they're on RC and everything. Next, Sadistik. Even though he did drop Alters back in 2017 and he dropped Solo Sessions back in 2018, why do I keep saying back? It was just It was just 8 days ago. It was still. It was still 2018. But yeah, like he dropped Solo Sessions 2. It was Solo Sessions itself back in 2016, like February, I want to say, and Phantom Limbs with No from Cunning Linguist back in 2015. Is no wait no from Cunning Linguist? I believe he is. Back in 2015, Phantom Limbs. So he's been consistent every year. So if we get some more, I'm looking forward to it. Next, Ugly Heroes with Verbal Kent and Chris Ork. He's not Red Pill anymore. He's Chris Ork. And of course, producer Apollo Brown, one of my favorites out today. Everything in between that album back in 2016, like 2016 was just amazing. This is one of the albums that was essential to it for me. That album is a personal classic for me. Next, back to indie rock for a second. This band, indie rock band out of New York, Crying, female vocalist. That's pretty much what I know about the band is that they're an indie rock band from New York, and the vocalist is a female, and that um, the album was called what? Beyond the Fleeting Gates, or Beyond the Gales of the Fleeting Gates, something like that. It was beyond something. And that album was just really good. So I'm looking forward to that. If they're maybe they have dropped, and I didn't even know. Like next, uh, Joey Badass. I'd look forward to another Joey album at this point because the first album was in 2015, January 2015. Then last year in April the 7th, I want to say, 2017. So yeah, I'm looking forward to another Joey album. It might be around that time for him to drop. Next, Overdoz. Their project 2008 back in 2017. It dropped in like what September, October of 2017. It was just fantastic. They didn't drop this year, well in 2018. So maybe they'll drop in 2019, and I'm definitely looking forward to it if they do. Next, Injury Reserve. Definitely looking forward to them. There was a lot of hype around them when that Floss project came out. I believe it was called Floss, and the track off of there that really got my attention was S on Your Chest. And then they had something in 2017. I think it was Drive It Like It's Stolen. I want to say that's what it was called. Just the EP. Next, Noveliss. Looking forward to any Noveliss because Noveliss hasn't missed like from Mike Swords, which was in like the summer of 2016 at a time when I was completely like just burnt out on hip hop. I was listening to so much hip hop. I took a break, and when I heard that, that got me back into listening to hip hop like that. That's why that album, yeah, EP slash album is important to me. It's essential to me and a personal classic because it got me back into hip hop. I'll always remember it got me back into hip hop at a time when I was burned out on it. Next, Joseph Chilliams. Yeah, the Henry Church project back in 2017. I want to say it was. I want to say it was. Yeah, it was 2017, I believe. Um, I that song "Shake My Ass" off of that was something else, and I got to know Joseph Chilliams through. I want to say it was West Side Bound 3 off of Saba's Bucket List project, which was just freaking great. 2016. Next is Horror or HO9909. Kind of industrial, not so much like a Death Grips. Like they don't get that deep into it, but they're definitely a hardcore band. They're a duo, I believe, just a duo, not a trio, I don't believe, or a band. Um, but yeah, definitely looking forward to them. That song, United States of Horror, was just great. Next, JonWayne. He had that rap album 2 back in 2017, and it was essential for me. I really enjoyed that. Got to know him, see how cool of a guy he was, and how he was close to Mac Miller, I believe. Rest in peace, Mac. So, so yeah, like I would definitely want to hear some more of him. Quelle Chris, he did drop back in 2018 with his wife Jean Grey. Everything's fine. I did not review that. For some reason, it would not click with me, but I'm still going to listen to that until it clicks. Or if it just does not, I will just keep listening until my last time ever listening to it. Because that is freaking Quelle Chris right there, man. That is Jean Grey. That is Mellow Music Group. How am I not messing with it? Next, Lando Chill, Mellow Music Group. That album, The Boy Who Spoke to the Wind in 2017, was damn good. One of the best of the beginning of the year, from what I remember. Next, Danny Brown, of course, man. Atrocity Exhibition back in 2016, September, I believe it was. So we're coming up on 2 years and a half. Well, 2 years and a half, 2.5 years since he's dropped, right? Yeah, 2.5 years since he's dropped, and just hoping that he can drop. Atrocity Exhibition was great, personal classic without question, one of the best of that year, and just music period. Isaiah Rashad, I'm looking forward to some Isaiah Rashad. The Sun's Tirade was a nice introduction to him for me. I didn't hear what's the project. I forget what the project is because I know Mick Jenkins has The Waters, but he has like I forget what that project's called that Isaiah Rashad has that people just regard like it's highly acclaimed. But yeah, next I am still really looking forward to Joe Budden Rage in the Machine 2 if he drops it. It was Rage in the Machine. I think Joe's Rage in the Machine is ARAABMUZIK, who exclusively produced all of Rage in the Machine, so he's probably going to exclusively produce Rage in the Machine 2 as well. So looking forward to that, hoping it drops. Next, Kaytranada, 99.9%. And back in 2016, it was one of my favorites of the year. And I'm looking forward to that. He's one of the best, what do you call him? Like, I don't even want to say electronic. Like, he's this indie, like I don't know, like alternative hip hop, electronica, indie-tronica music producer out of Canada. I want to say maybe Toronto. I feel like he's from Toronto. And yeah, next Torae. Looking forward to some Torae because his project back in 2016, it was one of the first, I believe, of that year. It was one of the best for the time. Very hip hop, and he is part of Barrel Brothers with Skyzoo. They're a duo, and so I'm looking forward to him, or maybe some Barrel Brothers. Him and Skyzoo have another project. So yeah, next Odd Couple. What I remember about Odd Couple in late 2016 was that they had a project called Liberation. They're a Chicago like act from what I understand. And that was a damn good project. I remember seeing it on Hot New Hip Hop, and I was like, okay, I like this. And and that was at a time when I was just seeing how deep, like, I wasn't even still at that time. I was just really getting introduced to just how good the Chicago hip hop scene is, and I've just been finding out more and more as time has passed on. Even in 2018, I got deeper into that. So yeah. Next, Ab-Soul. DWTW, Do What Thou Wilt, was a good project in 2016. It was 2016. I'm definitely looking forward to some Ab-Soul. So I'm looking forward to some TDE projects to drop. Even SZA, because like Kendrick, ScHoolboy, J-Rock just dropped, but Ab-Soul. It's been a minute. ScHoolboy the most because it's been the longest. Even though SZA just dropped in 2017, we're coming up on 2 years now. Even though she did have that track with Kendrick, All the Stars, but at the same time, like I want her to take care of herself. I know she's having bouts of depression and everything. So, and her voice, I remember she apparently lost her voice. Maybe I'm not sure, but yeah, you just get well, SZA. K.R.I.T, he did drop. I'm looking forward to K.R.I.T, but he did drop in 2018 with Hermit and the Recluse or the Recluse at Orpheus versus the Sirens. One of the best projects, hip hop projects, and probably just best projects. Period. Definitely one of the most underrated in 2018. But I want K.R.I.T like as himself, like honor Kill the Samurai K.R.I.T and previous projects before that. And last but not least, Possible Earl, maybe. Possible Earl, like he dropped some rap songs, of course, back. It was November in 2018, but yeah, it was November. I want to say it was the 30th, last day of November. Possible Earl, maybe. Like I'm hearing rumors. Some people are speculating after what he said on Twitter about how when I get my cells recover, it's over for y'all niggas or some shit. So maybe he's gonna feel good really soon, and we'll get something in 2019, maybe late or early or so 2020. You never know. And yeah, that's pretty much it though. Who are y'all looking forward to hearing in 2019? It doesn't just have to be hip hop. It can be anything. Because I listen to a lot, like jazz, rock, metal, indie rock, electronic music. I don't listen to black metal. I don't listen to that. But if it's thrash or death or melodic death metal, hard rock, pop, just let me know. Who are you looking forward to hearing in 2019? Are any of them anybody that I named? Did I forget somebody that you're very surprised that I left out because you're looking forward to them, or you're like, I really like them and they just somehow slipped my mind? Or maybe there could be people that I've never heard of, and there can be people that I have heard of, but didn't necessarily forget, but just weren't necessarily checking or don't check for like that. Anyway, you know what to do. Hit the like button if you like this video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you like the content that you see. Check the description because my social medias and everything else are down there. And that's pretty much it. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all next time. I don't know if I'll be recording the rest of the recaps of 2018 videos tonight or tomorrow, but you should be getting it all this week, and or the rest this week or either this weekend. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next time.